Hi, everybody. I'm Aaron Tippin, and you're watching Country Music Minute.
Sam Johnson here with Country Music Minute, hanging out with Aaron Tippin.
Aaron Tippin.
Aaron Tippin.
No, it's A wrong, right?
A wrong.
A wrong.
Whatever you say. You know what? You told me this would be the most fun interview of the day, and I would have to agree because this guy brought me some wine. We don't even know each other, but I think you know me very well.
We're fixing to be good friends.
We are. I love him already. Look at this. Okay, so tell us a little bit about this. Kiss This, Stonehouse Winery.
Yeah, it's our sweet cherry wine, and inspired by the hit song of ours, Kiss This. And but this is our first attempt at wine. We did for my 25-year anniversary in music business, we did a blackberry, which went over very well, and so it went over so good we decided what we want to do next. So we came up with this cherry, and it's fun.
Okay, so speaking of being in the business for 25 years, I want to take you back to the 1990s when
before you were born.
No, I was actually about 3 years old. I mean, what advice would you give to the generation today that's coming up and wants to be in your shoes?
The biggest thing that happened was I just made up my mind to come to Nashville and be in the business. I had to take a part-time job at night working in an aluminum rolling mill as a mill mechanic, and did that for 2 years till I got a full-time songwriting job at Acuff Rose. And I was trying to be a singer, but nobody was interested in that very much, but they were starting to like my songs pretty good. So I kind of took into songwriting and thought that was what I was going to be doing for the rest of my life. And lo and behold, they heard me singing at RCA Records because I couldn't afford $30 to have Joe Dippy sing my demos because I didn't have $30. I was living off $100 a week as a songwriter. So as staff songwriter. So I had to sing my songs myself, and they were saying, "Hey, who's this hillbilly singing these demos?" So they said, "That's the guy that wrote them," and so he's down at Acuff Rose and blah blah blah, and say, "Oh yeah, we see him down at Brown's Diner all the time, and getting a double cheeseburger and a grilled cheese for dessert." That was my specialty.
That's one place I have yet to try.
You're kidding me? That's an old songwriting hold up right there. You got to go down there.
Okay, so a boy from Pensacola, Florida, comes here to Nashville. What made you get in your truck and just drive up here and do it? I mean, were you always singing and songwriting at a very early age?
No, I wasn't. I was a professional pilot. My dad was a professional pilot, so I grew up around airplanes. So soloed on my 16th birthday. By the time I was 18, I was multi-engine commercial instrument rated. I'm also a helicopter pilot. I'm also a flight instructor, and I'm also a certified aircraft mechanic. So I meant to be in aviation, but the energy crunch of the 70s kind of put the halt to that, and I just decided what I wanted to do next best, and I liked picking and grinning, so I took a job in the daytime running a bulldozer for my buddy, and then at night played the honky-tonks, and then we ended up in Nashville one day, and here we are.
So if Country Music Minute ever needs a private pilot, you're saying that you could fly my plane one day?
Absolutely. Just pick one out.
I can do that. Might cost me a little bit of money. Tell us what you got going on now.
Still out touring. A few years back we had Aaron Tippin 25 years. I'm coming up on my 28th year in the music business, and still out touring. Had more shows last year than I had in the past 10 years. So it's amazing, and just a resurgence. I think a lot of the folks that had hits in the 90s, I think we're having the opportunity to play a little bit more and work a little more. So it's great, and man, I'm having the time of my life, because in the younger days, I was so busy trying to be Elvis, I forgot to have fun. And I've learned in later years, man. I said at my 25 year, I said, you know what? The first 25 went way too fast. I'm really going to take my time, slow down, enjoy the next 25, if there are 25.
Well, we hope there's 25. What would you say the key is to really staying in this business? Because it's hard.
I think it is tough, and you got to be in love. You got to be in love with it, and just never quit doing it. I can't. There was a time I thought, I'll just retire one day, but now, when nobody shows up, that's the day I'll quit. But other than that, man, I just want to keep going till they've heard all the Aaron they want to hear.
Yeah. Well, I think you answered my next question. I was going to ask, are there any plans to hang it up? But I guess not.
No, like I said, used to. I thought, a while back, I said, I'll get out of this and go do something else. But
wine.
Make wine. And I just the more I stay in it, the more I want to, and if I can, as long as my voice, my health holds up, I'll get out here and pick and grin.
Well, you made a joke earlier that I wasn't old enough to know your music, but I do. I remember the song. It's nothing on the radio.
Sometimes she runs, sometimes she don't. More than once she's left me on the side of the road. Older she gets, the slower we go. But there ain't nothing wrong with the radio. That was my first #1 record, as a matter of fact. But I guess the only disappointment I have in that song is the Chipmunks had a bigger hit on it than I did. So you were probably enjoying their cut.
Well, damn them Chipmunks. I don't even know if I can say that, but I can because I own Country Music Minute.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. All right, Aaron Tippin here on Country Music Minute. Thank you guys so much for watching.